Welcome to my house where today we can make our very own homemade kazoo. Do you know about Dr. Bob's SoundSchool? It's a 10-week innovative educational curriculum that elementary school students use to learn the physics of sound, sponsored by the Bob Moog Foundation. If you don't know about it, you should. Check us out at the end of this little video and there'll be a link where you can learn more. But the first thing you need to do, well, I think, is hear the kazoo. You ready? Here it goes. Do you hear that? You hear that little vibration? Listen to this one. Do, do, do. Not really a lot of vibration there, but here, that is what makes the kazoo very kazooey. But you'll need some materials to get started. Parchment paper, wax paper, tracing paper, whatever you would like to experiment with. A pair of scissors, a rubber band, pencil, empty toilet paper tube, some markers, and maybe some stickers if you'd like to decorate your kazoo like I have mine. That was just a little fun thing that might be a little extra. Make sure you ask your parents if it's okay if you do an experiment with me today. Make sure you ask them especially if it's okay that you use scissors. I'll wait right here while you go gather some materials and ask for permission. Hey, welcome back. You got your materials? I hope so. First thing you're going to need is to take that empty toilet paper tube and your piece of parchment paper, wax paper, tracing paper, whatever you'd like to experiment with. Right now, I've just got a piece of parchment paper because that's what I had at my house. But the last time I made a kazoo, I made mine out of wax paper. But you know what? Here's a little special thing. I think I like the parchment paper one even better. So that just goes to show an experiment is always a good idea. All right, so grab that parchment paper and your toilet paper tube and put the toilet paper tube down on your parchment paper and take your pencil, and then you want to make a big circle with your toilet paper tube kind of in the middle. It doesn't have to be perfect. Draw you a circle, kind of like that. Did you see how I did that there? Just a big circle. And then take your scissors and cut out your circle. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just use it to kind of give you a guide to make a circle. Ta-da! Now you have your membrane that can vibrate. Whenever you hum with your vocal cords are vibrating. Do you feel that? If you don't, just put your fingers right here and you can actually feel. And your vocal cords are actually vibrating in response to the air you're pushing through them whenever you're humming. So, whenever you're humming into the toilet paper tube, you have those vibrations that are carrying all the way through the tube, and then they get to this. So that's what you're going to use this for. You want this to kind of stop some of those vibrations so that this paper will vibrate in response to the you're sending through the tube. So stretch your paper over it. You might need a parent or a sister or a brother or someone in the house to help if you have a hard time getting it stretched tight across. Then put your rubber band securely around to hold that paper in place, just like that. Simple. Now you've got a membrane that will vibrate in response to your hum. One more thing you might want to do is very carefully take your scissors and right above where the rubber band is, put a little bitty hole. Ta-da! Just like that. I just put a little hole. This helps some of those vibrations release and it just increases the little vibrating part of the membrane a little bit more so that just like that, your membrane can vibrate in response too. That's called a sympathetic response. Sympathy, I guess, right? So it vibrates from your vocal cords through the tube and then the membrane in response, and it makes that cool buzzy sound, just like the regular kazoos that you might could buy at the store. But this one you made as your very own. Feel free to then decorate it up with stickers, or I made a flower, I made a little heart, whatever you want. You can use markers and draw whatever you want, or construction paper. Cut out things, go crazy. Make your very own. Now, easy peasy, you just made a kazoo with me. But next time, we're going to use your very own kazoo for another experiment. And this experiment will allow you to see the effects of the sound wave you make with your kazoo on something else. Okay, besides your parents or your brothers or your sisters' ears. That's right. Thanks for playing with me today, and thanks for experimenting. Try your very own kazoo with different types of materials that you think might vibrate sympathetically. And thanks again, Dr. Bob SoundSchool and the Bob Moog Foundation.
This lesson about building your own kazoo and exploring the science of sound was provided by Dr. Bob SoundSchool and the Bob Moog Foundation.